Scene 2. Enter Rodrigo and Captain.
And so said he?
He said as much. I'll swear to it.
This be the man's first foot on Denmark land, and single venture unto any sea. So spoketh he to me, and now believes he doth possess the skill to barter with the Dutch for rations more? 'Twas but a week ago that he could not stand straight on planks of ours. Aye, even when the sea did stand so still and gently laps against our sides. This foolishness cannot be worth delaying our departure from this gale. We must make haste. And if some knowledge he attains from time spent here, then mightst he board again when next to Denmark we arrive.
I can return to yonder castle there and fetch him as quick ere we depart from port.
We have no time for fools the likes of he. So stand in aid in stormy leave of ours. All men are necessary for departure safe. If ye be friend of his, I proffer much condolences, but heed my warning here. For friends as he and such be dangerous, and better left at sea.
I shall obey thy will, Captain.
Proceed on board and help to furl the sail, for winds as these shalt ribbons make of her.
I quickly shall do so.
Captain exits. Iago enters from hiding.
Rodrigo, I see thou cannot find the courage to adhere to orders mine.
Iago, thy return is timely here. By seconds didst thou escape abandonment, for Captain ours is much hard-pressed to leave. I kept him long from swift departure ere thou could return to port, as long as man of station mine could muster without cause.
Thou art the cause of station thine. Therefore do not plead guiltlessness with me, for we are all the masters of our stations here.
Thy words are full of fancy and much whim, and I have not the fortitude and will to find the meaning in thy words. Now aid mine efforts to come furl the sail.
O wretched fool! O puling life of thine! Shalt thou so spend remaining days of youth fulfilling all men's wishes but thy own? Here, carry trunk! Now furl that sail! Good boy, Rodrigo! Thy life doth serve me well! I think thou shalt now keep thee, throw thee bones, and rest my feet upon thee when I please! Dost thou lack all ambition but the slave for men who do not value thee above a mere ducat? Fortune forgives not once, nor won't provide same opportunities to the same earthbound man a second time. This state of Denmark here is ripe of fruit that shall but rot ere we return, and thou makest pains to leave because of Captain ours, who whines and snivels all thy orders thus. Leave friend Iago here. Thou art now mine, Rodrigo. Bend down and be my stool.
Thy humor is in much poor taste. For walk from castle there to port in wind and rain has damped thy mood to disposition sour. Therefore I shall ignore insults of thine, and like a soldier finish duties here.
This storm hath cleansed my mood. For whether this be but a curse for men the likes of thee, and not for those who would be soaked and drenched in its eternal glory. See and hear how spattering raindrops do punish man and earth for cowering thus, and hiding from these waters smatterings as women do, who flee to save their petticoats and rouge. This storm hath come to give us fortune now, and thou dost see it not. O heaven, hear! O hear my words on high, I pray thee now! O when will men o'ercome their class and rake thee undeservedly to riches born across the coals of hell for lording o'er the lands, as prophets false, as kings corrupt? Forsooth, as idle gods of idols false, thus breaking laws of nature and of thee? Will friend of mine, friend Rodrigo here, be e'er enslaved by old traditions of the past?
Canst thou become thus mad in single day? Wilt thou be drowned on dock of Elsinore, whilst kneeling, drowning tears in tears of sky? I am for thee, in any action thou can so devise for me. Tell me, what did occur between the queen and thee? How didst thou escape unscathed as such from royal wrath?
Rodrigo, thou still doth see it not. I've limed her yet, and were it not for guards of hers, I would be in a bed of kings this present moment, rather than here soaked in sky's descent of wet. 'Tis but put off, for heavens here demand pursuit of mine for glory yet, and fain descend to pass such trophies idly off.
What means this? What dost thou now intend with pikes so raised?
Friend, come below with me into the bilge. And there with this steel pike we shall make tears and splinters of the rotting, soaking wood. So ocean here can penetrate this ship to such degrees that journey be impossible. And here on Denmark we shall yet conclude what destiny has stored for thee and I.
Despite my judgment and thy madness, newly found, I am for thee.
Come, friend, for not celestials nor matters which do lie betwixt the heavens and the earth can steal what life has owed to us since birth.